Hey guys, I'm recording this after the video is done, and this video took me 1 hour and 40 minutes. It is obviously going to be an in-between episode, because technically speaking, nothing really worth of mention happened in this video, but basically the TLDR, just in case you want to skip this thing, is that I flew all the way from where we left off, and finished the Exodius mission statement. So, most of this video is just going to be the fast forward until I get there, with a couple of in-betweens to make things a little bit livelier. But basically what happened is just I finished that one mission, which turned out to be nothing really interesting, except for the fact at the very end where I realized that the wrecks that I found in that system are actually trinium and neonites, so I'm probably going to do a bit of salvage there. So that is going to be our little live stream thing, probably. Anyway, the video is now going to progress as I recorded it, but I guess there's no point in making it into another actual episode, because, well, technically nothing interesting happens. Anyway, cheers. Hey guys, welcome back to Avorion. Today, we are going to go on a field trip. So, the thing about Avorion, and this has to do with what I said in the previous episode, that I'm probably going to do a live stream again. I think I'm gonna kind of save that for when we're back in the, what's-his-face sector, you know, yellow thing sector, and when we actually have the chance to screw around with the more up-to-date sort of things. You know what I mean? Because right now, we are way back, way far away from home, and we're going to quickly do that Exodus mission, and then I'm gonna head back. So that is the overall idea that I currently have. Not really sure how well that will work, but I know for a fact that I will probably need to make another cutscene here. To kind of help this along, the one thing I am going to do, I'm going to try my best to not engage anything along the way, if that makes any sense. I'm going to simply try to get to that destination without involving myself in any sort of, you know, unrelated thing. And hopefully that's going to make things a little bit faster. So, yeah. I'm gonna try to avoid going the confirmed with, you know, stuff in them sectors, and then I could just simply skip past all of this. So, I'll see you then. Alright guys, so 16 minutes later, I'm finally here. So, this is exactly what I said when it comes to, you know, I have to do these cuts these days. Because Avorion is a slow-paced game, and it doesn't seem like it when you're playing it alone, but if you're making a video out of it, well, it tends to kind of put those slight things in perspective, so to speak. Anyway, improved the Discovery 4 a little bit. I was thinking about that, you know, on a warship like this, a forward-facing fighter hangar thing probably did not make a lot of sense from a design perspective, and so I had that fixed slightly. Should be much better now. And everything else seems fine. I'm still kind of contemplating to perhaps increase the ship's maneuverability by adding a sort of engine compartment on either side, but that would invert the shape. So our shape is like this right now, and if I added those, the shape would be kind of outwards. It would, this part with the engines would be wider than this part here, so I don't know. It might look good, or it might suck, but anyway, next stop, Project Exodus, and it's gonna be very funny for me if it's going to be just another thing. Like, I know for a fact that the whole shtick about Exodus is that it's somewhere on the very edge of the map, so I'm thoroughly expecting that to happen. And, I mean, worst case scenario, that's just going to be another jump, cut sort of thing. Mission updated! Project Exodus. So what does it say? Yes, another set of coordinates, and they are probably even further away. Not that bad, actually. Yeah, this is manageable. I'll work on the discovery a little bit as I fly there. I'll see you there, guys. Alright, guys. One more jump to the next one, and not really sure. Like, I don't know how many jumps we still have. All I know, it's going to be a long way back. But I guess that's just part of the course, right? I like this sound. It makes me happy. Just a few cosmetic changes to the discovery, nothing else. And I'm liking how it turned out to be. I can still very distinctly see the bread box, like the bread box part that was the Discovery 3. But then again, we quite clearly saw the very start of the Discovery 3 back in 2, and etc, etc. So, in terms of how far we've gotten in the whole, you know, how the ship looks department, I would say that we are basically as far as Discovery, too. Because you can already see that this thing was also just basically the big purple, just with an extra nose attached to it. And so I think we are in that same position right now. Anyway, we're going to just jump in 20 seconds and see what happens. I was thinking about a couple of things in terms of these systems. We will need to gather more of these I don't know what they're called. But these things are required for us to actually get into the core of the system. So, yeah. Oh, also, this is... I did not notice I picked this up, but this is actually very nice. Loot collection range, a third of a kilometer. That is actually pretty good. Mission updated. Did we get a new marker? We should. Yep, there it is. So yeah, I think this pattern is going to continue until we hit the very edge of the galaxy. So... montage cut! Again. And again. Let's try this again. So, kind of going through my dragon's hoard of knickknacks that I picked up along the way, and all I can say is I might want to diversify my fighters a little bit. I still have the place for it, so that's always nice. So, for example, let's take a look. We have 16 out of 16 pilots. That's not a lot, actually. How many ships do you have? Oh, we have exactly 16 ships. We'll probably need to fix that if I want more of these things. So, yeah. Anyway, The trip back is going to be just as engaging, I'm sure. But after this, I am just straight on just going to go back to my original fleet over here. And don't really want to currently kind of, you know, switch to them. Let them be right now. I just don't want to have to deal with them being attacked by something and constantly switching back and forth, literally across the galaxy. So yeah, that would be slightly annoying. And I am thinking that it's either going to be here or somewhere here. So I'm expecting either one more or two more sections. Yep, mission updated. Where's the next one? A little bit closer. Now let's do it again. You know, fuck it. Oh. Pirates? You know what, fuck it. I'm gonna go through explored systems, but I'm only going to be there for like 2 minutes until my jump drive stops doing the thing. And after that, I just need to keep moving. Oh, it's one of these things. Okay, I never understood these things. Like, what is the point of this place? Do I salvage them? Or is it kind of like a, hey, if you bother finding the one that you can open, you get a prize? Because if that's the case, fuck that. I know I have like 2 minutes per cooldown, but Jesus H. Christ, that's not even funny. Okay, no. We know why this is here. We know what needs to be done. There's no way in hell I'm not going to do this. Ah! Get the fuck out of my way! Get the fuck out of my way! I like that. Well, this is actually very handy because I can use this jump hole. Actually, I'm gonna quickly check where it goes. Because if this is a shortcut, it's a godsend. And I think that means that I can just fly for a... So where is this? Yeah, I would say this is a reasonable shortcut. Infested by pirates, though. Okay, that's good to know. See, I could have used that fucking jump hole. Like, look at the chunk that it could have... Oh well. Hey, like... Another one. That's good. That is actually very good. I'm gonna quickly check where this goes. So, the more jump holes, the more... jump holes. Yeah, fuck it, I'm calling it jump holes. The more of these we find, the quicker our trip back is going to be. Oh, and it's just outside of reach. Seriously, come on. Okay. We have gotten to it. Establish connection. Static noise. Is this thing working? What? Hello, who is this? Are you from Operation Exodus? Operation Exodus? Yes, well, then no. I don't understand. We never took part in Operation Exodus ourselves. It was our ancestors who did it. We? Who are you? We are the descendants of the Hati. Our ancestors used to live near the center of the galaxy. Where are you? We're scattered over all these wreckages. I would never have thought that anybody would come out here. We set up this beacon, but we never thought anyone would use it. There are many more of us in other sectors, but sadly we can't reach them. And now we live here. Who are you? Okay. What is Operation? Operation Exodus was the largest migration to the largest migration the galaxy has seen. After we realized that we couldn't beat the Xotan at the time, they decided to flee. Who? They were getting closer and closer to our home sector, so we and our allies decided that it was time to fall back and work out a new strategy. Realized that the Xotan were expanding their territory from the center of the galaxy. Okay. So we thought that the best move would be to journey to the edge of the galaxy, so we hoped that this might give us enough time to find a strategy to beat them. Half the galaxy had agreed to join us, and we went on with the preparations. Then they hit us. We didn't know if they knew what we were planning or if it's just coincidence, but subspace rifts started to appear. They tore the galaxy to shreds, billions of lives were lost. Oh, only billions? Entire sectors would just disappear. It was a slaughter. And the worst part? We never saw a single Estonian ship. The alliance was weak. What alliance? And they were thousands of factions arising from the chaos. Okay, so we're basically playing a post-apocalyptic sort of thing. But we had come too far, invested too many resources. We had to go through with the Operation Exodus, but it was too disorganized. Nothing went according to plan. Most members of the alliance weren't even agreeing on where we should leave to. Finally, we decided that we could not wait any longer. We'd tick off and left behind beacons that would lead the members of the Operation Exodus to this place. And now we live here. Do you know how to beat the... The Exodus ships are no more special than ours or yours. They're strong, but you can defeat them in combat. The main problem is that there's so many of them. You have to stop them from calling in reinforcements. Now, we don't know how to do that or where they're coming from, but during our times fighting them, our ancestors managed to get their hands on some of their technology. You can have some of it if you want, it's worthless to us anyways. We dumped one of the artifacts from a wreckage near you. Have a look around. I have to go. From one of the wreckages... Oh, this thing? Shit, I almost didn't even notice it. Oh, wow. Mission accomplished. Oh, wait, what is this? No sorting. No sorting. What is this? This artifact seems to function as some sort of ancient key. Unique. Can only be installed once. Okay. I got a key. And these are all Xanian wreckages, so... Technically speaking, I don't even need these. This was a massive waste of time. But to be fair... Wait. Oh, okay, so it's going to just replay. Okay, so... I like the lore. It turns out that we're actually playing in a post-fucked galaxy. But, yeah, I dig it. I can get with it. It's just too bad that it took me 2 hours for this plot point revelation. And now we are far away from home. So, yeah. Well, thanks, guys. You know what? I'm gonna quickly try to salvage this thing. Because those engines look like trinium. And my junker senses are tingling. I guess if I stumbled onto this as a completely new player, it's not like I could even... Oh, no, it's a trinium. It's a trinium ship. Ooh, wow, lad. Ooh, wow, lad. Okay, so I just got almost 10,000 trinium out of this. Guys, I'm afraid I think I'm not going to go anywhere just yet. This is actually pretty interesting. I'm going to remove all of my weapons. And we are just going to go full salvage mode. Big turrets. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I am just going to stick here for a little bit and salvage all of this. This is actually pretty amazing. I thought they were cyanide, fucking neonite ships. But no, it's actually trinium. And I am getting small bits of, like, the yellow thing. Okay. How about we just... Yeah, I'm sorry you got exiled from our home system, but you are more worth to me salvaged than alive, so, You know, I never actually did ask them, where are you? Because all I see is wrecks. Maybe I should ask them that. But yeah, anyone, I guess this is a good place where to stop. As good as any. So I guess the next episode is just going to be our salvage operations. Look at the amount I'm getting. Look at this. 10,000. Okay. 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 This is just a single ship. I haven't even touched the rest of these. I'm just gonna be very careful not to bump this by accident. You know what? Before I leave... I'm going to go back and quickly double-check if we still have more salvaging turrets. Because I think I will need more of these. Or even better, I will need to set up actual salvage ships. Oh god. What happened? Oh shit. No, 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 not now. I don't have the time for this. I have to end the video here in a moment. Turrets. Mining turret. Xanian salvaging turret with an efficiency of 13. Sure. Holy shit, like, my shippies got decked. Actually, I'm going to even send them further away than that. You both... You need to go there. And I need to go back here. And hopefully... they're not going to die horribly. Because... Holy shit. Yeah, I'm going to put down all of the big salvage turrets. I'm going to salvage you, baby. Not enough slots for civilian turrets. How many do these take up? Oh, okay, I see. Fair enough. Yeah, guys. I'll see you in the next episode, and we're going to salvage everything. Just... Actually, even better. Hey, you know what you need to do? You need to salvage. How does that sound? Do the thing where you salvage the thing. Today? Yeah, I think this thing might be a little bit too big for that. Well, never fucking mind. I still only have one commander, though. Which I guess would be enough for a small salvaging ship. Not really worried about that. Anyway, guys, I'll see you next episode, and yeah, this was quite a trip.